Hi everyone! In today's video, I'm going to be using up some leftover paints from my previous Dutch pour, and I did a Starburst Dutch pour. It's still not fully dry yet, so I'm not going to lift it up to try and show you, but I wanted to do another Starburst Dutch pour. This time I'm going to leave out the gold and just do white in the middle, and then I'm going to add a stencil design when it's all finished. I just have all of my paints mixed with Floetrol and water. I have white, yellow, orange, turquoise, and magenta that I'm going to be using. And then I just have my little hair dryer. And this one with that little concentrator works really, really well for me. So this is just one of my favorite ones to use lately. And my paint is all a really nice, smooth, even consistency. And I'm just going to blow this out, and then we'll let it dry, and then I will go through and add the stencil, and I'll show you how I'm going to be doing that. But I'm just going to start off like I did the last time. I'm going to put my white in the middle and then my colors on the outside. But like I said, I'm going to leave the gold out of this one, just because I want to potentially use gold paint for the stencil. So I think if I added gold, you would not be able to see a big portion of the stencil design. So I'm just putting my colors down in rings and just right around the previous color that I did. And I'm not super concerned about having them really even, because I think blowing them out a little bit is going to kind of even out my design a little bit, but I can tilt my canvas and kind of pull the paint down. And I'm going to just use up a little bit of my white in the corners just to make sure that I have good coverage. That looks really awesome. I think this is doing it this way where I have a lot of white in the middle. I think it'll look really nice once I put the stencil design on it. But for right now, we're just gonna let this all dry. All right, so my painting has been drying for a couple of days. I've got some really beautiful blending of color in this. I really like the first one that I did, and I think I like this one better without that gold in the middle. So instead of using the gold paint, I have a stencil that I'm going to use, and then I have my really thick gold paint and my silicone spatula that I'm going to use to add that stencil design onto my piece. And I'm going to make sure that I am putting it the right way. My canvas is a 12-inch canvas, and so my stencil is a 12-inch mandala, and then it has the ohm symbol in the middle. To make sure that my stencil doesn't move, I have just a little bit of painter's tape that I'm going to use just to tape down the sides. So just one on each corner, and then I'll just peel that right off when I'm all done. So my paint, as you can see, is really nice and thick. I've been really liking this paint for stenciling. All right, so while my paint is still wet, I'm going to peel off my stencil, and then I will let this one dry. Wow. that is going to look awesome when it's all dry. I was a little worried about what the paint would look like on those colors, but let's look at that. That is a really nice design. So I'll let this all dry. See if I can get on there. I can, so you can see it's all nice and shiny. We're gonna let this dry and I will get some final pictures of it. Let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comments. I think this was a really fun design. Doing the Dutch pour blowout was really awesome, and then just having a little bit of that white in the middle and then the gold stencil on top. I'm really liking the way that this one turned out. So I may actually try this again and do maybe a multi-stencil set and do a larger mandala on some 6x6 canvases or some 8x8 canvases. But this was really fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching today.